person.
We're back in person. This time, no one's gonna get mad at me.
And you're not gonna look scared the whole time.
Yeah.
You looked at me the last time I showed up here, which I thought was gonna be totally. You looked at me the whole time like I was at any moment I was gonna lunge at you.
It was because I was like I goofed up. I miscommunicated. I wasn't clear, and then the whole time I was like, all right, so this. It was before we were vaccinated, so I was like, all right, so this one like isn't super chill, like with like, you know, COVID and all, and then also none of my roommates are like all my roommates are gonna be so mad at me that I did this without like running it by them at all.
Oh, total ticking time.
Yeah.
But you know. It was a good episode.
Yeah, then you left, and then I just laid on my bed and waited like 10 minutes, then looked at my phone, and all the boys were like, hey, can we talk about you just inviting people over without checking with us?
Oh, there's nothing worse than the hey, can we talk text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those I'm ignoring right now.
I'll skip right to the end. We cannot talk. Folks,
definitely not.
If you are out there and you have reason to talk with me and Nick, not going to happen.
Yeah, especially if you live with me. I had a all-time Uber ride over here. I got a nice. I love when I get the Uber driver. I just got a nice crazy bitch Uber driver, and not in like a crazy bitch in the sense of like she wanted to talk to me, in the sense that she was hugging the turns like she was driving a fucking stock car, and I just rested. It's been so long since I've had that. I just rested my head against the window and let, you know, the inertia of her driving feel like it was going to snap my neck. and just had fucking put me right to sleep. Had A+ dreams the whole time. Woke right up when I got to the driveway. That's a 5-star ride every time. That was.
It's just a violent whipping through the streets.
Yes, literally like bouncing around her like in like the 9th circle of sleep, just like bouncing around the back of this bitch's car. Her hair is dyed yellow, not blonde, yellow.
Just piss.
Yeah,
just piss hair.
And waking up like groggy but also like pumping with adrenaline, basically. And then coming in here and goofing on you and your roommate. I'm like, this is just a great day already. This is a perfect afternoon.
I think we should experiment with that cocktail. We should give you some anesthesia and adrenaline.
Oh, I think it would be very fun.
I think that, I think some good stuff would happen.
Oh, yeah, I got back into cocktails this weekend in the desert.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, I certainly got back into mixing mental altered states whilst under the hot.
What kind?
We don't need to get into the specifics.
I had a bit of an altered mental state myself.
With the second dose?
It was terrifying. I got the second dose, and I was up all night hallucinating.
It's nice, isn't it?
It was kind of nice. I feel like I got some work done.
Nice.
I feel like I definitely got some work done. Because I got the second dose, and for sure they gave me like the Witcher mutations or something. Because I entered hell. so I get the dose, and all day, you know, I'm starting to get like a little bit of a headache, a little bit of a fever, but I'm like, all right, yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna go to bed now. So I go to bed. I went to bed listening to it was very weird. I was listening to Lemaire on Matt and Shane's secret podcast. So that, like, taking me into the hallucination was a huge mistake. Was very strange.
That's such a mistake.
Yeah. I'm so glad that Lemaire didn't turn into, like, one of the DMT entities or something for me.
Imagine if Lemaire was your spirit guide.
Oh, I would be so fucked.
I mean, that probably should happen, honest. Maybe that's who should do it.
Maybe that's who Lemaire is. Maybe he he does have an energy like some sort of jolly being in a dream.
Well, I mean, he literally looks like Black Buddha.
He's
got Chinese eyes. He's jolly.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was your little...
He has the mind of a child, like an angel.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, it was very strange. So I just like I woke up in the middle of the like I fell asleep. I guess I turned the podcast off before I fell asleep. But then I woke up and I thought my blanket was like a vast bridge that I needed to cross. And I started so like my therapist has been telling me to write these letters, one to myself and one to another person from my past.
Sure.
Like I'm supposed to write one to me then, and then one to that other person.
Right.
And I have not done that because the idea is very intimidating. But in this mental state, I was like, Well, I'll just talk to those people.
Oh my god! Wow, you were fucking tripping, dude.
I tried to I tried to take my temperature and it said error, so I don't know how fucking hot I was running.
Holy shit!
But it was like legitimate like Native American smoke lodge, just like shut off oxygen to my brain.
Probably. I mean, honestly, I would love to know what is in that second vaccine so I could make it myself. Because I also had a lot of
honestly,
fun.
I mean, other than the fact that I was very sick, the mental effects like weren't awful. They weren't. I mean, I've never tripped. I have nothing to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was nothing, and I'm being a baby.
No, I can tell you, when I had mine, I would compare it to like 1.5 to 2 grams of mushrooms when you shut your eyes.
Okay.
So like not enough that like you're seeing like shit, but like when you like the first time I did mushrooms, I just ate them. And like I was in a friend's car, I ate them. It was like a little less than 2 grams. I went home, I slept downstairs in the basement and pulled the blanket over my head, and suddenly it was nothing but cowboys and Indians fighting each other. That's all that I saw.
Maybe like because Dr. Fauci keeps going on like black radio shows and stuff, and like trying to like convince people to take the vaccine. Maybe you should frame it a different way. Maybe you should be like, "Hey, America, you want to get fucked up?"
Yeah, seriously.
You want to see some shit?
It's good. It'll get you high.
It does. It absolutely gets you high.
It totally gets you, dude.
Yeah, I need to tell our good friend Sam that he broke edge.
Yeah, he did.
When he gets his second dose, you better get those X's off your hands, buddy.
I need to wait. Finish your tripping story.
Yeah.
Is there
Okay.
more to it?
So I just like I felt like I could see all my like traumatic memories in the air, and I could move them around and like put them different places.
I'm so happy.
And then I could step into them. I felt like it wasn't like I stepped into them and like I relived it, but I felt like I stepped into it like a diorama, and I could look around at like where everybody was.
Oh, Brendan. I feel
Like I could still see the room, so it wasn't like I 100% visual, but it was more like a feeling. I was like, okay, and I'm here, and they're there, and it was like extremely clear.
right. No, you get a strong impression of like, and that's what a lot of, unless you're like on a very high dose, that's what a lot of hallucinations are. Is like you're still in touch with base reality, but you get very strong impressions of these things.
Yeah.
and
It's very strong.
It's I mean I feel like I feel like a scoutmaster, right? I just feel I want to give you a patch and a badge.
Yeah. Oh, I also talked to my dead grandfather. That was cool.
That's intense.
It was. He was proud of me, which was pretty chill.
Brendan, I'm so glad that you got the vaccine.
He was proud of me, and he told me to tell my grandmother that that he loves her. And even in my tripping state, I was like, all right, I'm probably not going to do that because that's going to sound crazy.
Right, that will be crazy.
And then he was gone. But
yeah, especially if you. It would be so bad if you called your family with all these messages. And they're like, Brendan, did you do drugs? And you're like, no, I promise I didn't. They'd be like, that's so much worse. We wish he was experimenting with drugs.
We wish that we so much. Yeah.
Instead of just untethered from reality after one shot.
I was in heaven, and like heaven was like a vast like it was like clouds everywhere. You couldn't see more than like 10 feet in front of you, and things would just kind of like bring themselves to you.
That sounds nice.
It was interesting.
That sounds like the Apple Store. It sounds nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I honestly felt like I got a lot accomplished there, and I've been feeling pretty good since. I've been feeling a lot less anxious.
Well, we're gonna have you do mushrooms. We'll see how much more you can get done. No, there's gonna be a lot done.
I mean, if mushrooms is that intense, I could do mushrooms.
Mushrooms is if you take a gram of mushrooms, it will be far less intense than that. You could take a gram of mushrooms, see how you feel. Look, we'll talk about it. We'll
listen to some Grateful Dead.
Listen to Grateful Dead. When you're in Philly,
think about mistakes I made in Philadelphia years ago.
That's right. That's right. When we're in Philly, I'll get Butterly and Lemaire to hog tie you so I can feed you my determined amount of mushrooms. Well, yours sounds way more. When I was having my second dose trip. And I guess I would be hesitant to talk about this because I'm basically describing a dream, except it wasn't a dream because it was completely linear, and I also didn't realize that I was sleeping until like I looked over and realized that like the whole night like it was daytime. Like I thought like because when I was experiencing this, I was like moving around. I felt conscious. I was blinking my eyes.
Oh, and also I just want to say that this experience that I just talked to you about lasted until 6 a.m. and then I slept.
Right.
And then I slept until like 3 p.m. Like,
yeah, I was also up, but I just had this really vivid. I mean, it's so vivid that I want to like make a movie out of it. It was extremely Blue Velvet. I had this really vivid dream, I'll call it, that Robbie Goodwin called me up. He's like, "Hey man, I'm hanging out at Kevin Costner's house. You gotta fucking come over. He's got a pool. They got dogs. You're gonna love this shit." So I go over to Kevin Costner's house, and he's married to Salma Hayek in this scenario, and he's also crazed and naked with a gun. I really don't know why Rob and I show up.
I was like, yeah, it's a great scene.
I show up and I'm there and I'm at Kevin Costner's house. Salma Hayek's kind of being a bitch. She's also 7 months she's like looks 7 or 8 months pregnant. Kevin Costner is poking the gun into my chest, like jostling, the gun at me, kind of threatening me. And I'm like, "Hey man, is Kevin Costner kind of being a dick?" And Robbie was like, "Dude, you need to chill. You're going to blow this for us. We're not going to be allowed to hang out at Kevin Costner's house anymore." So then Kevin Costner,
nude and crazed with a gun. You're like, "Hey man, chill."
Yeah, he's like, "Be fucking cool, dude."
Yeah, this is Hollywood, baby.
This is no. You know what the most fucked up thing is? It wasn't Hollywood. we were in Maryland. That was the worst part. And do you know how I found out that we were in Maryland? So like at one point, Kevin Costner, he just like fires the gun off and tells everybody to get in the car, and it's like this shitty. It's like a shitty minivan with those doors that slide. And Salma Hayek is driving. Robbie's in the back. Kevin Costner makes me stand like the door stays open while we're driving, and he goes, "Lean out, I gotcha." And this is so vivid. This is not a dream. I remember this like it happened to me. He's holding the back of my shirt, and he's telling me to lean out of the car, and he's like, "I promise, I got you." And so now the car's just going like 60 miles an hour while I'm like hanging out of it. Kevin Costner's got me. He's got a gun pointed at the back of my head. And I go, "Where are we going?" And he goes, "Have you ever been to the Tap House in Severna Park?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the bar down the street from where I grew up." He goes, "Well, we're going to go there." And then he points to Salma Hayek and he goes, "And we're going to watch this bitch give birth on the bar."
Wait, this was a drug hallucination?
This was the vaccination.
Yeah. Oh, this was when you got the vax.
This is when I got the vax, dude.
Okay.
This is what happened to me. He points.
Okay, good, because when I was experiencing this, I was like, okay, so everyone's just gonna think I'm being crazy or dramatic, but this is very comforting to hear.
Yes. Yeah, he points at Salma Hayek's fucking 8-9 month pregnant stomach and he says, "We're gonna watch this bitch give birth on the bar." And the worst part is, Robbie and him are fast friends. I don't know what I have to do. I don't know what he did to get in Kevin Costner's good graces. I am on the outs with Kevin Costner. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll watch this bitch give birth on the bar.
Yeah.
Just so that he thinks I'm cool.
Robbie brought his bitch friend, Nick, who's fucking ruining my vibe.
So, and then I woke up. I right when we pulled up to my childhood bar. I would say I woke up, but really what happened is I turned my head. Like, I wouldn't describe this as sleeping. I was just under the covers, and this was happening to me. And I also really thought it was happening. And then I was like in my bed. I was like, all right, I guess that was a dream. But I've never, ever had a dream like that in my life. And I have abused my brain with substances.
Dude, we got to get the vaccine again.
Dude,
this shit rules.
You know what's so funny?
It was also the worst thing that's like I've ever experienced, but it fucking rules.
Do you know what's funny about we got to get the vaccine again? We could. It's so easy. I lied. I got both vaccines by lying.
Yeah. I mean, they checked my ID, but like, yeah, so what?
Yeah, you didn't even have your card the second time, right?
No, I didn't. They got so mad at me.
And but Brendan.
But you know what they did? They gave me a new card.
They still gave you the vaccine.
Yeah, they did still give me the vaccine.
It
was funny because like last time they told me to like wait in like the little seating area in the parking garage. Like they have the folding chairs. They're like, yeah, wait there. This time, like as if to punish me, they're like, yeah, and wait 30 minutes in your car before you leave.
Oh. You should have had your card, dude.
For what? I didn't intentionally not bring it, but I also don't feel bad because, like, what the fuck is it going to be for other than my own records? There is no scenario where we're flashing them to get into places.
Yeah, no, and not that one. There will be something else.
You know why? Because someone will shoot up the place if they do that.
Very quickly afterwards. I guess it's
QAnon 2 is about to drop, people. Yeah, they took some pretty serious L's with the Capitol, with the HBO doc, but you know what? They're stepping back, rebranding, getting back out there.
We're gonna start.
It's like Vine. It's like Vine 2.
Yeah,
Everyone always thinks Vine 2 is coming.
It's the TikTok of QAnon. Mm-hmm. That's what TikTok is Vine too. QAnon needs a TikTok style reinvention.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna do it.
Man, how the fuck did Vine fail? Did they just not have ads on it or something?
I mean, what do you mean? All these things fail because none of them are really making any money. You know, it's
Silicon Valley none
shit.
of them are profitable at all. That's it.
The only reason why TikTok is thriving and will never go away is because it's Chinese
it's
intelligence.
Funded. Yeah, it's funded by the Chinese Communist Party to steal information from, I guess, like flamboyant teens, like. And girlfriends, and
also just poor whites in Middle America.
Yeah. What? That's the thing. What data can they possibly be getting that's of use?
You know that somewhere there's a Chinese dude in like a computer room with 8 screens just full of people with Down syndrome on TikTok, just lip syncing to Jason Derulo. He's like, "Oh, this is so bad."
Yeah, we cannot do anything.
we cannot do anything with this.
This is useless. Completely useless.
Oh. Utterly useless. Who's that one? There's that one kid with Down syndrome on TikTok who, like, at first I thought the joke was just that, like, he's got Down syndrome and he's dancing. But then I realized that he has, like, giant Nazi flags.
Yeah.
He's like a Nazi.
And he looks exactly like Julian.
Yes, the kid, he looks just like Julian. He has a bunch of Nazi paraphernalia. But it took me, like, 10 videos to realize that.
He's doing the Macarena.
Yes, he's doing the Macarena.
Yeah, what race is he? He's a race that you don't normally see with Down syndrome.
He looks Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't normally see Mexicans with Down syndrome.
It's awesome to be a retarded Mexican guy, just like, we got to clean up the racists.
We must protect the future of the white race.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Yeah, nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Well, his name
Truly going sicko mode, that retarded Mexican Nazi guy.
I should get on TikTok. I keep saying that, but I'm like, I really think I should. I feel like I could.
I feel like you could influence some young minds in a very lasting and damaging way.
That's all that I want. I think the ideal audience for Coward Hour is like 8 to 12.
I can't say I agree so far, but go on. I'm listening.
It's 8 to you have to get them then. That's when they're formative. That's when you can become a more influential voice than even their parents. And it's true.
Yeah.
And if you can,
we could be like Bart Simpson for them.
We could be just like Bart Simpson for them.
Yeah. Instead of saying "eat my shorts," they're gonna go up to their mom and be like, they're gonna be like, Tom Hanks is a pedophile. They're like, don't say that,
dude.
Don't say that in my house.
Dude, I'll never forget. Bart Simpson was so cool. One time I was horrible in school, and one time as a reward for just doing my work, my teacher gave me a sticker sheet of different Bart Simpson stickers, like a full page of it. This is. I was such a. I really should have been in like a special school. But I took that.
You still should.
I still should. And so I had this mirror in my room. I had like a mirror in my room, which it's nice to have a mirror. And I just like took that sticker sheet home and just like I must have been in 4th grade. And I just like stared at it for like 10 minutes. And then I took every sticker and just covered my mirror in Bart Simpson stickers till it functionally wasn't a mirror anymore. And then I tried to take them off. That didn't work. So like my parents come home and my mirror in my room that they've paid money for is now just covered in half ripped off Bart Simpson stickers. All because somebody was trying to reward me for finally being good. My dad came home and said, "Nick, why would you ruin your mirror like that?"
Did you get hit?
No, I didn't get hit, but they were just like, "What the fuck is going on with our son? Why would he put stickers all over the mirror?" Sorry, just the errant Bart Simpson memory. I was like, he's so cool. I would rather look at him than myself.
Yeah. Bart Simpson is cool. I wore a Bart Simpson hat for multiple years.
Hell yeah.
Got some terrible pussy out of that. Some terrible crust punk pussy.
Okay, I thought you meant like as a child.
No. As like a 20-year-old.
Okay, that's a bold move to rep Bart Simpson when you're 20. That's a very That's a very real online boy kind of move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's like that guy, the guy from that guy on YouTube, No Jumper or whatever. That like he's like a fashion vlogger. He's got a store on Melrose. They sell like hypebeast shit. He has Lisa Simpson tattooed on the side of his head, like a full Lisa Simpson head tattooed on the side of his face.
Yeah, there's something. There's something suspicious about making The Simpsons like a big part of your like thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like I almost said, it sounds, because I hesitated to say it because too many fucking dumb women on Twitter are like, this is not an identity. Oh, right. You think this is a personality? And like, for the most part, I'm like, just let people enjoy what they think is cool. Like, stop being an idiot. But like that, it's like, come on, man.
Look, I don't. As far as those takes go, I don't hate those women because of those. I mean, I think I agree with that take. I hate them because they're on their period and they're bothering me. I don't have a problem with the take.
Yeah, look, we gotta dry up. We gotta get a sponge up in there, lady.
Shove a sock in there and clam it. Shove a sock in both holes.
Yeah.
All right, please log off.
I think that Twitter should have a feature that it says next to the tweet if the woman is currently on her period, so you know if you should take it seriously or not.
Look, ladies, next time you feel like you might have a good take, tell it to your boyfriend, have him tweet it, all right? Yeah. Everybody, there's no problems anymore. We're back. We're back. We're back in the studio. This is what I've missed.
Oh, man. The energy's good. The energy's flowing.
Isn't this great?
It feels so good.
Oh, dude, I just watched. Did you watch the Mortal Kombat movie yet?
No, I have not.
I watched the Mortal Kombat movie before I came. Because you said I'm getting groceries. Do you want to record? Like anytime after that, I was like, I have some things to take care of. It was finishing the Mortal Kombat movie. I think it was good. I don't know. It was fucking. I just. It was a lot. I think it sucks. But a lot of it was really dudes rock. A lot of it was just fucking dudes killing dudes, and I was like, "This is what I've missed."
I do like a nice dead dude.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, there's there's a great dudes rock moment where there's like a woman with like harpy wings, which a type I've encountered many times in my life, and this guy just like bisects her all the way down from what do you say, neck to nape? Like there's two ladies when he's done. And I was like, wow, dudes are rocking lately, dude.
Dudes are truly rocking.
This is a huge moment for dudes rock.
So this is like photorealistic fatalities.
Yeah, but there's not enough of them. There should be more of them.
Yeah, I mean, what is the plot of this movie?
Well, it's kind of just like, it seems like it's just a prequel to what will be the real Mortal Kombat movie. It's just like a couple of the fighters are getting assembled, and then like they don't even really fight in Mortal Kombat. They're in like a weird training area, and then Shere Khan, or that's the tiger from Jungle Book, but we'll call him Shere Khan. Shere Khan or whatever is like, I'm gonna kill you guys so that I can have your souls. And they're like, we don't want you to do that. So then they start fighting each other. There's an Australian guy who's pretty funny. He dies. They all die, but it's pretty sick. Jax has metal arms, just like the game. Nice. That's really all I can tell you about the movie. I don't know what the plot was. I would just tune in every time somebody was ripping somebody's face off. And it was pretty good.
All right.
So I give it like a 8 out of 10. There's a really sick part where he's got his metal arms. He just like claps a dude's head and it fucking explodes.
That's pretty cool.
And he says that it's. I mean, he's basically, his character is just like a cool black guy, so he's just like, hell yeah. Like, that's all he says. Essentially, that's what he says.
Nice.
A good movie.
That is pretty sick.
It was a great movie.
Yeah. Hey, this is messed up, but I actually have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna pause this and
we'll come back
later. Oh, I am back from pissing.
How was the piss?
Strong.
Was it strong?
Yeah, I felt like I got a lot of volume out very quickly.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
That feels, sometimes I'm a trickler.
Really? You just have you just like, you can't get the piss out?
I guess that's mostly like a post-cum piss,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Because it's still kind of clogged up with all your...
Yeah, it's all gunked up in there.
I love post-cum pissing when you can just like shoot the remaining dried cum out like a bullet. You're just like, I wish... Like, you feel like Hancock or something. Like the Will Smith hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when it's just like a spray, like a wide spray, because I guess it's like you're peeing around cum.
Or yeah, sometimes there's cum. It almost it basically turns the tip of your penis into a little pig snout with 2 holes, and so then you're just pissing like a weird.
Yeah. The weird is like sometimes it's like, a fork, so you can kind of control that. But I've had it before where like the one stream is perfectly straight and the other one is like at a right angle.
Yep, exactly. You have a renegade spray. And
Yeah.
especially, dude, it happened to me. So we were staying at this Airbnb, and I had that condition. And exactly,
You had that malady.
I had that horrible malady, and it's like, I'm trying to be this. It's like a really nice Airbnb in Joshua Tree. I'm trying to be good, and I get out of bed to go pee post coitus, and it's like it's good. You think it's fine. It's dark, and then you realize that you've got like it's a second too late. You realize you have that fucking right angle spray just ruining this person's wall. And all I can think about is how, like, in the Airbnb description, they were like, they were like, this isn't just an Airbnb. This is our summer home that we bring our kids to. So, like, please treat it well. And I'm like, these kids don't even know a strange man is pissing all over their bathroom wall.
Guess what, kids? A sexually active man has entered your home. And he's full of piss.
Oh, man. And I wish they hadn't left.
Gather, children, for I am engaging in sex.
And we got
your summer bed.
We got a little wild, too. This is a bonus episode, so I'll talk about it. We got a little wild, too, because we figured out because, like, look, we used both of the beds for sex. There were 2 bedrooms, and we told ourselves we were just going to stick to one, but we wound up using both through one circumstance or the other.
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to take the sheets off and like leave them to be cleaned, like at the end, and like the beds that you used. I'm sure so we had to basically strip both beds, even though they knew there was only one couple staying at the Airbnb. And the other room that we stripped, when we were stripping it, I happened to look in the closet, and all I saw were a bunch of different, like, Thomas the Tank Engine blankets and pillows. So I was like, this is the kids' room, okay?
Oh, no.
I was like, so these people are going to come home, find both the beds stripped, and be like, what a sexually greedy couple we had staying in our home.
Did you also get caught?
Oh, that was a different Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
So there were 2 there were 2 Airbnbs. God damn it, you're right. There was the one in Joshua Tree.
Where else did you go?
We were in Los Feliz.
Oh, okay.
Because we were in Joshua Tree until the 22nd, and then she was here till the 25th. And so we thought that the place that we rented in Los Feliz was an Airbnb where it's like you have the whole house to yourself. Then when we looked at the description, it was like, no, it's a private room, but there's a host.
Oh, when you told me this, I thought that it was like out in the desert. So I was like, oh yeah, of course you'd think you were alone.
No. No, we were in society. In the desert, the desert was amazing. We were completely alone. It was incredible. But yeah, unfortunately, the host of our second Airbnb caught me completely naked with my dick out. just coming to knock on the door and say hello, because so the way the Airbnb was, we were downstairs. The doors are not screen doors, but they're glass with handles, so the doors are essentially windows, and you can like pull the curtains shut.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, and so I like look up, and there's just this nice older lesbian woman who's like. She's knocking, and then she sees what's going on, and then she starts laughing, and then she literally just like back steps out of essentially out of view, and so then we have to go pretend like this isn't happening. We have to go pretend like what both parties saw didn't happen.
Your bird has been compromised.
My bird's been completely clocked at this point. She knows
your bird has been made.
She knows its exact dimensions. She could probably draw it from memory if she had to. God forbid, should the police show up.
How would she find a notepad small enough? Got you.
Rude. And so we had to then go out and do all the pleasantries of welcome to my home. And the worst part was like we get out there and she's literally laughing like into her. She's like turned laughing into her hand.
Damn, what does your dick look like, dude?
Well, I think it was just the act of it, Brendan. I think it was just the act of it. My dick was not. My dick wasn't visible for more than a few seconds. My dick was buried, and then my dick was out, and then my dick was hidden.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe she saw. Maybe there's a lot to laugh about, or a little to laugh about. I don't know. But yeah,
Perhaps.
So that sucked. But then Los Feliz was, or not sorry, Silver Lake, not Los Feliz. Silver Lake was sick. That place rocks. It's very fun to like be up in the hills.
Yeah, yeah.
And the birds are chirping. So I had a fun little vacation at home.
It's nice that some people own 2 homes and they can rent one out just for fucking.
Well, we were we were in our basement. We really didn't read the listing at all. We brought our cat. I don't think we were allowed to do that, but we had the cat. I have to wait to see what she rated us. Yeah. Look, we broke a lot of rules. The desert was sick. We did a lot of hiking.
Yeah, the desert, there's no laws.
Absolutely no laws. Dude, we hiked up on this thing, like the Black Mesa Trail. It's like off of Old Woman Springs Road. And we were fucking like you hike up this thing, and then like before you know it, you're on top of this huge, it's not even in the park, Joshua Tree. It's just like on the on like 29 Palms Highway. And then like before you know it, you're on this fucking huge hill, and you can just see everything for miles. It was awesome. Such a good vacation. Such a nice little vacation here in California.
It'd be funny if that lady hiked that, and then she gets to the top and she sees your penis again.
Well, I did.
Like, where do I have to go?
I will admit, I did take my penis out on top of the Black Mesa Trail. Look, we had a wild weekend.
Yeah, you're long distance.
Yeah, so you know,
So obviously things are getting a little kooky when you're in town.
When you're long distance, sometimes when you see your girlfriend, you have to ascend the highest mountain you can see and take your cock out as you overlook all of Joshua Tree, California, as you overlook the entire of Yucca Valley. You have to make eye contact with every restaurant sign while you stroke your dick on top of a mountain.
Yeah. You have to play the New Vegas music while you do it.
You have to. You say, baby, please suck my dick while I look at the blimpie from 30 miles away.
And everyone eating at that blimpie just kind of feels something.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people could see us. I'm certain that people could make
it would be, Nick, it'd be very bad for this podcast if you wound up a registered sex offender.
No, I don't think I'm a registered sex offender.
Yeah. Honestly, the sex offender registry, they should specify whether it was cool or not.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You should have a symbol next to your name.
Yeah.
Like sunglasses.
Yeah, like some of them, it's kids or whatever, so it's like obviously don't give that guy a favor. But like if you're like an adult and you get caught fucking in a park or something, it should be like Nick Oldershaw arrested for getting pussy. Like they should phrase it in a cool way.
That's right. Yeah, completely.
Yeah. For getting his nut in public.
It's amazing that I haven't got caught for that, but I have had probably more outdoor sex. I've had enough outdoor sex that I'm due. I'm due to be on the registry.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can't have. It's not even like it's always been nice places. It's been like, in my car, like in a parking lot. It's been.
I would like to see like a Rambo situation where the cops just like decide to make an example of you, but it's like because you kept fucking. It's like you were causing a problem.
Does that mean that eventually I get like recruited for my fucking skills?
Yeah, yeah.
Like eventually
they're like, we need to send you somewhere to fuck. I just watched Rambo for the first time like very recently, and then I started watching the second one. I was like, this is not the same movie franchise at all.
So that's the whole thing with the Stallone movies is like, First Blood, it's like a movie about PTSD. Like he's not even overseas.
It's like a very good movie.
And then like Rambo, First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3, they're like, Rambo, you have to kill Arabs for us. We need you. Have you seen Rambo 4?
No, I've only seen the first one in the first like 15 minutes of the second one.
Rambo 3 sucks. It's also dedicated to the Mujahideen. I think that's how you say it. Like the fighters of Afghanistan.
Yeah,
that's the coolest thing about like the last frame of that movie. But then Rambo 4 is just like straight up the most violent movie I've ever seen. Where it's like, I don't think he goes back to Vietnam, but like he goes somewhere that's it's definitely supposed to remind you of Vietnam, and it's just him fucking killing people who have never done anything to him.
Damn.
It's pretty crazy. And like killing them in ways that is
is he on a mission? Is he
I don't remember.
Is he lost?
I just remember him like cutting people in half with machine gun fire.
Damn. I remember when I worked at a bank, I I don't remember which one, and it's probably good that I don't remember. But a guy who wrote one of the Rambo movies came in, and he was just sitting at my desk, and he was trying to get like his bank accounts in order, and his life had just completely fallen apart.
Really?
He's just like at my desk, like, yeah, my fucking bitch wife. I'm like loud enough for like my boss to hear. He's like, is everything okay over there? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we're good. We're good over here. I'm like, so then what happened?
I wrote Rambo. I wrote Rambo 3. God damn it. And then I think Rambo 5 is just about him killing Mexican dudes.
Well, that's rude. We can't.
Yeah, we can't
abide by that.
No, there's nothing. That's not good.
It is cool that it's like a different race each movie.
Yeah, you got to be fair.
Are there anywhere you just like it says like Rambo goes to the city, where he just kills black people? Rambo, we need you to stop the protests in Ferguson.
Oh, fuck. They're just going to wear their pants like that? I don't remember his motivation in the first one. It's like, yeah, he's fucked up. I don't remember why Rambo does anything he does in any of the other movies.
Yeah, I mean, in the first one, he's like, well, you wouldn't leave me alone, and I fought you, so I guess I have to either escape or I'll go to prison.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair. Been there myself.
And he also like doesn't kill him. His body count is like 0 in the first one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, First Blood, it's funny because it's like the forgotten movie of the franchise. I think people mainly think of Rambo 3 when they think of Rambo. Just like him with like a rocket launcher and shit.
Yeah. I mean, Rambo is like a leftist movie. It's like a very like anti-cop movie.
Yeah, well, everything was in the 70s, but like Sylvester Stallone had died in the War Republican. Like,
I'm sure.
There's like,
I'm not saying that Rambo is like in. I mean, you know what? I'll give it. I feel like, yeah, I'll say that Rambo 1 probably is a deliberately thoughtful movie. Yeah, but probably not trying to be like particularly political.
Yeah, no, that's the whole thing is like, well, it's like a lot of like, I think there was a general sentiment of like anti-Vietnam, anti-authority in the 70s, but like the minute things got a little bit better, they're like, oh, no, we like all that stuff.
Yeah.
We love the police. They rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Rambo going after cops. It's like that would be way more controversial today.
They should do a new Rambo movie and it's him versus cops again.
No, they won't do it.
It would be so sick. You know what? I'm writing it.
Okay, dude, get it to Sylvester Stallone. Get it to him.
Yeah.
See what he thinks.
It's him again hitchhiking. You know, okay. We're gonna update it for modern audiences. It's actually a reboot, but it's still Sylvester Stallone, and it's Black Rambo.
So he gets to do blackface?
Yes.
Oh, he's in.
So that the movie makes more sense in a modern context.
I see. That's why he's so upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should, he should be careful.
Yeah. And instead of being a Vietnam vet, he was just any black guy.
Right. Yeah.
Just a random who snaps.
Yeah, we should
this summer, Black Rambo. 70-year-old Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, he sets traps like he's got Trayvon Skittles. He like throws them out to trip the cops up. Yeah, dude. He chokes one of the cops to death with like fake $20 bills. He's using the entire arsenal of black guys. Choke on this. And we let him do full blackface.
We need to do it like Forrest Gump, where he like travels through like famous events. Like he saves Trayvon. He walks up and just domes Derek Chauvin.
Yeah. I'm putting the team together, and it's just all the
George Floyd.
How insanely misguided would this be? Like you and I come out like, you know, just completely like from within the Hollywood machine. Like we've got our suits. Like we're like the Sam Levinsons of our time. We're like we made this movie as a gift to black people, and then people
you and I, we have like chains with like Africa.
Yeah. We just want to say we get it.
We go full Quentin.
We're fist bumping everybody in the audience. we think you're all really...
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Yeah. And then, like, we put the movie on within 10 minutes. They have burned the studio down. Finally, There's racial unity in America over how much everybody hates this movie.
Everyone hates this movie.
I'm like, well, we did it. as we're burned alive in our theater. Yeah, I think that Rambo putting together a team of slain black men from police shootings, I think that's going to do big numbers.
Yeah. They all have like their little thing though. Like who's the one in Ferguson?
That was Mike Brown.
Yeah, he. You know how like in a Vietnam movie, there's always one guy in the platoon who's like smoking cigarillos.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's the smoking guy.
He's the smoking guy.
Trayvon is the young buck.
Yes.
This is so fucked up, Brendan.
He's the young buck.
Yeah, he's new on the force, but he's got Jesus Christ. I don't even think this boy lived to be 18 that we're talking about right now.
He certainly did not.
He definitely didn't.
Uh-huh.
He definitely did not. It's like I used to do that perverse that like my buddy Keith and I. It's so perverse that we do this, but there's that clip of Obama saying, "If I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon." But we, for some reason, we would always go, "If I had a son, I'd take him to see Ben Affleck as Batman." I don't know why we do that. But I don't. I just have two stupid girls. It's such a weird bit. I don't know why we do it. The context of that quote is unforgivable.
Maybe what's his name? The guy who killed Trayvon.
George Zimmerman.
Yeah, George Zimmerman. Maybe George Zimmerman is like they're like he's like the third party where they're like we hate him but we need his help.
They need George Zimmerman. They have to work with George Zimmerman like he's fucking Baron Zemo or whatever.
Yes, exactly. They need like an expert sniper for the mission or something.
Oh my god. Oh, Brendan, Jesus Christ. Could you imagine like you don't even want to fucking say it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking say it. Trayvon like and you know,
Trayvon's like, the moment this is over, I'm taking you out.
I mean, the worst part would be if the movie ends and they're friends. Trayvon's like, I gotta give it to you. You're a pretty good shot. Oh, it felt horrible to say. Wow. Well, this is a bonus one.
This is absolutely a bonus one.
Like Trayvon says to George Zimmerman, gotta hand it to you. You're a pretty good shot. All right, okay. Okay. I'd love to see our Patreon numbers plummet after we release this. We have no money again.
George Zimmerman takes like a 3-mile like sniper shot and kills like the chief of police on television, and Trayvon just hands him an iced tea. Wordlessly they clink Arizona iced teas.
Black Rambo's like, welcome to the cookout, George Zimmerman.
Yeah, I forgot also. I forgot the details. That's just a Lotus in blackface.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. Oh my god.
The trailer has like interviews with like the kids' parents. They're like, well, we didn't want them to make this at all. And it just cuts.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those trailers you know, they don't do this much anymore, but they used to have trailers where like it would be like a couple weeks after the release they do a new trailer where they're like outside a theater, like, what did you think of it? And like getting people's shots, and everybody's like, I'm deeply upset.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. It's like they do like the Paranormal Activity trailers where it's like it's night vision of people screaming, but it's just night vision of a bunch of black people walking out, shaking their heads furiously. It's night vision of a bunch of people holding up pictures of you and me, crossing them out in red marker, just
scratching out the eyes. Yeah. That would be sick to make something, because this idea is truly offensive to everyone. Like Nazis, SJWs.
Nobody wins. And we're like, look, we thought that, because it's funny, because it would be so incredibly misguided. Because arguably, the internal logic of the movie is we want to make a film that unites, that shows that unity is possible, and all it does is literally destroy the world from the inside out. Absolutely.
Welcome to the cookout.
Welcome to the cookout, George Zimmerman. Yeah, like Stallone doesn't even want to say that line. We have to like digital. We have to deep fake him saying that. We're just in the ADR studio, like, look, we have a vision.
Yeah. It's just Robbie. We just have Robbie doing the
Robbie to do it. Yeah. It would be awesome if we got Robbie killed along with us. Oh my God. Black Rambo.
Black Rambo.
Black. Yep. Wow. God, it's good to be back in person.
It is good to be back.
Isn't it nice to be back? You're crying.
I'm very happy.
I saw you.
I'm very tickled.
Tears. Holy shit. Oh. We gotta get.
And then the sequel is like Ocean's 11, but it's just a strong arm robbery. Like, we need to get a team together to steal from this cash register.
Yeah, dude, the guy on the computer is that. I don't even want to say it. It's Elijah McCain. It's the autistic kid that they killed with ketamine. He's the numbers guy. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I can't think of a sicker joke than just looking at all the black people killed throughout the past year due to, like, police brutality and being like, yeah, let's Expendables these guys.
The Expendables.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck.
That was no good.
That was no good.
That was some garbage right there.
Wow, this has been a bunch of junk, Brendan. This is.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're listening, maybe bump your. If you want to, you're certainly welcome at any time to bump your subscription up to $10 a month.
Yeah, because this is the premium, and this is the kind of premium content you're going to continue to get now that we're back in person.
Yeah. Whether you want it or not.
And you will, yeah, exactly. This will be shoved down your throat regardless. It would be awesome if there was a way.
It'd be funny if our numbers go up, but it's only because everybody unsubscribed except a handful of people who all bumped up to $25 a month.
That would be amazing. Yeah, we distill it to just the worst of the worst.
Just the absolute least desirable fan base.
Just the bottom 10%, but their pockets are deep.
Their pockets are deep.
Pockets.
Yeah.
And that's what we
Eventually, we want to be doing this podcast for one guy. Just one whale.
Just one benefactor?
Yeah.
Just one
we don't even put it online anymore.
No, we mail it to him directly.
Yeah, he gets MP3s emailed to him twice a week.
He gets cassettes, and he has to destroy them as soon as he's done.
Yeah.
They destroy themselves. He has to keep replacing tape players because they keep exploding.
Because they explode.
Yeah. I think that is definitely, if you were to ask me like what the dream goal is, it's like do a podcast for one guy. He pays me $5,000 a month. Yeah, I'll take that. Fuck having a career. That's everything that I want.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Be really nice. Where are we at on time?
We got 10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes? I thought that, oh, you're right. Yeah, fuck, I can't do math at all. All right, we can do 10 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely we can do 10 minutes.
This is easy.
That would be funny if that was what our lives were, and then we have to like explain to our girlfriend's parents what we do for a living.
You're like, well, there's one guy in Oklahoma who...
Yeah. There's one man who, if he dies, I'm fucked.
I'm completely
and so
fucked.
is your daughter and our children. Because there is no way I'm turning this around.
So who is this man? Son, who is this man in Oklahoma you're talking about? Like, well, he pays me more money than I've ever seen in my life, and I have to do whatever he says. You know.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm devoted to your
Which
daughter.
would also accurately describe any job.
That's true. That's actually that's completely true. So yeah, honestly, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. If you're listening, if you're the lone man listening,
Yeah.
please
Stop polishing that rifle and get out your credit card.
come on, piggy. Oh, that relationship would turn sour so quickly. Oh, fuck, well, I'll do this on a regular episode, actually. One of our listeners just sent me his book, and I'm getting ready to crack it tonight. But
Nice.
I'll give him a shout-out on a regular episode.
Sick.
Yeah, man, we have cool listeners.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they rule. All the people sending in the photos of the shirts.
Send more of those. I got some.
The guy who sent in the one with the menorah, I just want to say that that one ruled so hard that my girlfriend texted it to me and was like, "This rules."
Did she see it on the story or something?
Yeah, she saw it on Instagram.
Nice.
And she rightfully assumed, she was like, I bet Brenda doesn't even see everything that's on that Instagram. And I don't.
You don't?
Yeah. She's like, have you seen this? And I'm like, yeah, it's so sick.
The menorah guy rocks, dude.
Yeah.
Just looking like looking very fundamental.
Very fundamental.
Just like a very fundamental listener.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep sending me those.
Really showing that, like we said on the last episode with Lemaire, we stan the Jews.
We love the Jews.
We stan them.
How could I would have to hate myself. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But because it's
I would have to
entirely
hate my
possible.
future children.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd have to hate at least 15% of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a strong 15 too.
Yeah.
That's a 15 I will be milking for the rest of my life. But what can I say? I'm a proud Jew.
It's true.
There's nothing you can say about that.
Yeah. We really should have had like a Seder meal episode or something.
Oh, I would love to. You know what? It's funny. I would love to, as proud of a Jew as I am, I would love to know anything at all about Jewish traditions.
Well, my girlfriend just made us matzo ball soup, and it slaps, I must say.
Isn't it great? Matzo balls are great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, whenever I get breakfast, like instead of ordering hash browns, I ask for the latkes. I say, I'll have the latkes, please. Whatever you're calling them here, I'll have the latkes.
Yeah.
And they don't like that very much.
No,
because a lot of the people working in those restaurants are actually Jewish.
Yeah. And they make you take off your hat.
They make me take off my Jewish hat.
Uh-huh.
Or the hat that I say is my Jewish hat. Which
is more of like a tricorn hat.
Oh, it's really just a top hat that says "Big Jew coming through." Yeah, my baseball cap that says "There's a new Jew in town." They're not really in religious observance of that. Yeah.
Beep beep. Jew coming. It's Jew time, folks.
Yeah, when they don't respect my religious garb, my blue T-shirt that says "Big, Bossy, and Jewish."
I'm imagining these outfits as like the last scene wearing in like a missing persons report. Nick Aldershaw was last seen wandering down the highway wearing a red hoodie that said "Jew alert." He appeared intoxicated.
Yep. Yeah, big Jew alert. That's bad because
It's like it's telling you to watch out.
yeah, it's like, is it a good thing or a bad thing? It's never good to have a shirt that you've got to explain is pro-Jew.
And then it says that under it. It says, in a good way, of course.
Right, yeah, it's on the back. Big Jew alert, and then in small font on the back, which is good.
Yeah, which is good.
Which is good.
The Jew is me.
Parentheses, which is good, it's me.
Yeah, because a Nazi could see it and be like, good looking out. Yeah.
My bumper sticker.
You've been deputized. I hate being deputized by neo-Nazis.
And they get so confused by my bumper sticker that says, "Batten down the hatches, there's a Jew in town."
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when I'm so excited by a Jew that I have to take precautionary measures, such as battening down my hatches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real bad when people read emblazoned across the back of the butt of my sweatpants. It says, "Hold on to your yarmulkes. There's a Jew storm a brewing."
Yeah, we do love a good Jew storm. And you get them all together. That's what you call. I mean, that's just what. There are names for groups of things. Okay.
This is the worst episode we've recorded in a long time.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is great.
It's a return to form, folks.
We're teaching, but no, it's true. You have the groups of things have names: a gaggle of geese, a school of fish, a storm of Jews. This episode has me wanted to like slap my knee with the microphone like Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle. You just slap your knee and wander backwards, but you just knock your computer over. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to do that. Do an open mic, just like try to slap my knee with the mic, but I just hit my own balls. Spend the rest of the set just like breathing carefully
on the ground.
Yeah,
just trying to fill 25 minutes. You get off stage and you're like, "Pay me! I did my time." You're like,
I did my time.
I spent a full 40 minutes on stage. Give me my money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have to.
That's the contract.
That is the contract. Yeah, unless they can physically get you off the stage.
Mm-hmm. And this is true of any stage. It doesn't have to be a gig that you negotiated.
Yeah, you can go to the stage at Mariachi Plaza in East LA, hit yourself in the balls, lay there for an hour. Somebody will pay you money.
There's no arguing that they won't.
Yeah.
There's absolutely none.
You don't move until you talk to the mayor of LA, Eric Garcetti. And he hands you a crisp $100 bill. And honestly, while I'm here, the keys to the city.
And if you do that every day, you're an easy street.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's how you run for office. That's how you get word on the street. Oh yes, the man Brendan Crick, he show up every day. And he hit himself in the balls until he is the comptroller of California. It's so horrible. We want him go away.
I see his balls. They are so scarred and swollen up. They don't look like balls anymore. The balls are flattened inside.
Yep.
The balls have combined into one ball inside.
All right, what race haven't we done? We got Chinese people up top. Then we really gave it to the blacks who've been needing it because they've had it too easy for too long. We
should do it. We should have Lemaire back on and just play him that riff.
Oh, I'm sending it to him. I'm gonna cut it and send it to him and ask him, "Is this okay? What do you think of this? Is this okay? Is this funny?
Is this good? Is it good to talk like this?"
Oh, fuck.
No, but it is profitable. That is the path. That is the wagon we've hitched ourselves to.
That's what you have to do. Mm-hmm. The minute you realize that there's not a ghost of a chance that you're going to make it in the industry, you got to pivot hard.
Oh,
you got to pivot hard, right? Mm-hmm. You got to go full racist.
Yeah, full racist.
You have to
full
go
on racist.
There's no other way to make money. It's the only way to make money. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Seriously. You know.
Yeah.
Just burning crosses in your front yard. Just like, honey, I have to think about my career.
We're moving to Austin so that I can be racist there.
To be with the other racists.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm trying to think now we're coming up to it, right?
Yeah.
Now we're coming up to it.
We can come in for a landing.
I think I might be a little premature in announcing this, but based on the phone call, I'll do this on the bonus. Mm-hmm. Then we'll see if I do it on the regular one. If anybody listening lives in the like Maryland, PA, DC, Virginia area, Coward Hour is going to be putting on a live show at the Auto Bar on July 10th. Time to be determined. It's looking like maybe like 6 or 7. We're gonna get a poster mocked up. We're gonna start promoting it like crazy. But we start planning now. We'd love to see you guys out there. There will be tickets. All this information is basically TBD. But we're really excited about this show. We're gonna have some really cool guests. It looks like Robbie and Lemaire. So if you guys are interested in fucking coming out and seeing us live, please, we want to pack it out with people. We want to put on a good show for you guys. Again, this is just for the Patreon listeners right now because I'm still hammering out the details with the venue.
Yeah, we're hammering out the details.
But
we have a
plan for
steep
that.
rider.
We have a very steep rider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it's pretty much, it's basically happening. We're planning for it to happen. So if you're in that area and it sounds like it'd be cool, plan for that. There will be more details forthcoming. We would love to see you guys out there. And keep buying the shirts. The shirts are back in stock on the website. Extra large and double extra large are sold out, but all the other sizes are still available for a time. Yeah, keep sending me pictures of those shirts. They fucking rock. You guys rule.
Yeah. And if you just want to remind everyone that we have a Patreon goal of me releasing all that horrible rap music at 1,000. We're starting to, approach it. So if you're a person who is like sharing the feed with a friend, which is completely fine, maybe think about signing up so that you can hear this complete bullshit that I don't know why anyone wants it.
People want it so bad. It's so good. It's really good. It's probably the best thing you've ever done. You'll show it to your kids like that one day. Just bringing them into a room.
Yeah, and also I just want to say, I mean, we're not going to go into too many details, but we're reinvesting that Patreon money into some cool projects. So.
Yeah. You guys will see it very shortly.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
See you
Hell
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See you lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio, showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo, heavy petting on a Friday night. That's talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh, that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me, I suck until I go ooh-wee and spray my white pee-pee. I got that ski.